Well, I wish I could give you the tea, but mine's just a little bit tart, and that's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. We are live at Essence Fest. Hold on, and you know I got a culture classic right here. Affion Crockett, how you doing, bro?
I'm well. How you doing, Lee?
I'm doing real good. Now, listen, Essence Fest, a culmination of blackness at an all-time high. You're heavily involved, hosting some things. So what you got going on today?
Yeah, me and Spice are hosting the main show, so we're looking forward to that. The fact that he and I met online during the pandemic, we didn't even meet in person for like a year and a half, but we were doing the versus battles, and to go from our living rooms, just cracking jokes and making y'all laugh on our phones, to coming to Essence Fest and playing the big show together, that's brotherhood right there. That's success.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like the scope of comedy has changed so much over time. You came from that era where, yes, people knew you from the internet, but also people knew who you were prior to that. So what is your thoughts on like the new era of comedy, these new Instagram, because it obviously is still benefiting you, right? But like, you didn't come up through that channel per se. So what are your thoughts on like that instant come up?
I think it's beautiful. I think you either have talent or you don't. It doesn't matter what platform. It really doesn't. Like I don't like when people try to like downplay the internet and the comedians that came up on it. It's like, no, that's what this generation is.
Yeah.
They are what hip hop was in the 70s. Hip hop was looked at as, this is a quick come up. They're just using our records that we played instruments, and we was a whole band, and we went in the studio and we recorded these songs, and they're just taking what we did and putting words over it. That's cheating. That's not going to last. But now hip hop is $1 billion industry, and we're celebrating 50 years. So I look at these internet comedians as the innovators, and I'm blessed enough to be able to use all platforms. I don't, you know what I mean, stand on no platforms of the right way to do it, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't do that. I embrace it all. That's why I'm still relevant to all these people right now.
Yeah. And you've had a career that has stood the test of time, right? So if there's somebody online looking at you and they're like, yo, Affion, I want to get into this thing, what are you telling them now that the comedy game has changed? Because before it was you going to these stand-up clubs and you got to grow. Now it's a little bit different. Have you heard of the white guy, Matt Rye, going insane on TikTok? Right, yes, on TikTok. But like,
see, Matt, I know Matt. Matt has been doing comedy for a long time. He just happened to use the platform of TikTok to expand and reach a bigger audience. But he's been nice on the stage. Yeah. So again, that's just what it is. Like, you're either gonna be nice with it or you're not. It don't matter the platform. Yeah. Even back in the traditional days of Def Comedy Jam and people hitting the stages, there were people that got booed off of Def Comedy Jam, but you didn't see them get on the edit. They didn't make the edit.
Yeah, that's true.
So it don't matter the platform. You either have it or you don't.
That's real. Wow, I didn't think about that, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm a comedy connoisseur, by the way, so when I go to these shows and sometimes I see these Instagram, people, because again, a full set for 30 minutes and a 1-minute video is a lot different.
It is different. That's why I say to anybody, learn the craft for sure. Yeah. Always study and try to get as great as you can. But at the end of the day, you either have it or you don't.
Yeah. Okay, one more question. We're 2023, everything is hypercritical, everybody's easily offended. As a comedian, are you scared? How do you move when you think about how quickly people get canceled for some of the things that probably 10 years ago you could have easily said and nobody would have batted an eyelash?
I ain't scared of shit.
And that's on what? Period. Okay, cool. Well, let everybody know, because I know you're busy. You got a busy day today at Essence, where they can follow you. Look out for any new things you got coming out.
At Affion Crockett on IG, Facebook, Affion Crockett.
Perfect. Grab a cup, throw it back, and sip on all of that.